This time we have to talk about Just Incredible and his latest series of tweets. So, I'm actually going to just share the screen straight away with you, Dutch, as we're going to explore this. Whoops, here we go. Here we go. Do you want to read it, Dutch?
Well, let me see if I can read it. Okay, Just Incredible, October the 6th. I hate to ask. And when somebody starts off like that, I hate to ask. You say, oh God, what is it? I know a lot of you have certain feelings about me, but Thursday night I got into an accident. I've been in Philadelphia at a hospital since Thursday night. Since then, and I've been discharged, but I don't have gas money to get home or tolls if there's any way you guys can bless me. DM. Now that's a pretty desperate plea that he has zero money. And I don't know how that could be, but so I read it. So that it is what it is. How many replies did he get?
91. We're going to get through the actual post itself. Everyone just saying he's a scammer. None of the electrodes are hooked up to anything. This may sound mean, but you've killed any goodwill people had, dude. Scamming person after person using friends and family so they have no recourse. That's on PayPal, I guess.
Did you send that first post?
This is just the first post, yes. We need to...
It says it's not hooked up to anything.
Well, right, okay, so he isn't, in this one, claiming that he's in a hospital bed. But what he is, let's get the picture up bigger. What there is he's still got these EKG stickers on him, right? Which he is obviously, indeed if he was in the hospital, has just left on. But here's the other thing, is that in the middle one here, he's obviously taken it off after some period of time and then reapplied it, because you can see the residue from where it was originally on. So he's obviously trying to go for the sympathy points, obviously, as well as the crucifix thing.
And there's a hand in the picture.
Yep.
Top left.
That's his.
That's his hand? No.
Yeah, that is his hand. He's doing this weird pose that he used to do in wrestling. But really, what the major issue is here, Dutch, is that he's taking photos of himself with his top off, which is offensive enough, but he's also got mustard on his face.
Yep.
While doing it.
And what is that? The bed background
was a motel room, which
yes.
Keep that in mind. In fact, we're going to go to why that's ridiculous now. Let's go to here. The next, this is a couple of posts afterwards. Literally trying to get a motel for the night. Please message me if you can help. Thanks. Now, I don't know whether he's presuming that we think that he's not in a hotel room there currently, or a motel room, but he's not in a hospital, because that is not that's not a hospital bed. That's a motel bed. So in the first post, we're going to go back down, bounce back and forth here. He's claiming that he's been discharged from the hospital. In this post, he seems to be alleging that he's trying to get a motel for the night and therefore he's in the hospital, which he isn't. He's in a motel room. So he's asking money for a motel room while in a motel room. And also wearing a stupid hat sideways like he's 12. Still with those attempted sympathy getting thing. We're going to go on this a bit, Dutch. But here's what really bugs me, is that the middle post, he's talking about he needs money for gas and tolls, right?
He doesn't have a car.
Well, yeah, exactly. He's claiming he was in a car accident, right? Well, actually, he just said an accident. And then he posted images of a car accident. Look at that car, Dutch, and tell me that he's going to be driving that off anywhere.
Hey, if I ever kill anybody, I don't want you to be the detective on my case. You'd catch all my mistakes.
So he's posted 2 images of the same car with the same catastrophic damage from the front, right? Mm-hmm. That is not road legal. He would be pulled over the second he tried to... and also, It looks like it's
I don't
being
think it's
towed.
drivable.
It's not drivable, and it's also being towed. So that car's being towed away, right?
Yes.
So what does he need money for gas for when he hasn't got a car?
Yes.
And if he did have a car, toll roads in Pennsylvania, so I've been told, you don't pay it. You don't pay at the toll. They take a shot of your number plate, your license plate, and then they bill you after the fact. So you don't need money for tolls either. You don't have a car, or if that is your car, because it's smashed up, you can't drive it. Even if it goes, you wouldn't be able to legally drive it. You'd be pulled over straight away. And you don't need money for the tolls. And you don't need money for a motel because you're clearly in a motel.
Right. So there's a lot of holes at the start of his request.
Well, there's holes at the start. There's holes at the end. And as for the middle, there are more holes in this story. Now, he also on Facebook puts, because he's posted the same thing on Facebook more or less, but he actually posted an extra on Facebook that I don't have ready to show you. But basically, just crying about the fact that no one reached out to him. And it's like, buddy, you have, as far as I can tell, burnt every single bridge. Now, Stevie Richards is a friend of the old Just Incredible PJ Polacco, right? And he said even he thought, should I call him? And then he said, no, I'm not going to call him because I know how the conversation's going to go. The conversation will go, PJ will say hello or whatever. He will start trying to guilt trip me into sending him money because he has done YouTube videos regarding Just Incredible a couple of times, right? And therefore he'll start saying, well, you owe me money for this. You owe me money for this. And it'll just be a guilt trip until Stevie sends him money. And that's what Stevie said. And now Justin is now complaining that no one's writing to him or DMing him or calling him, and that, oh, well, you sure know who your friends are in this business. They only want something from you, which is the ultimate ironic statement. So, as the judge of Wrestler's Court here, Dutch, do you accept my argument that Just Incredible here is not on the level?
Yeah, I think he's guilty before he starts. You don't even have to give your whole argument. You can just give those little few points up front. And I think Mr. Incredible is guilty. Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Very good. You did a great job.
Thank you. I've got more. So, right.
This is a double prosecution.
Well, this is to further go against the, Justin, once again, I said it before, just incredulous, just no credibility into whatever he's saying. He did an interview with Maven Huffman 6 months ago. Got a lot of views. Stevie and I did a video reacting to that interview that also did quite well in the views. In the Maven interview, he said he was basically confronted with the scamming of fans, right, and other accusations. And what he has been...
Maven confronted him with this?
Yes. Yep. And Maven said, well, look, you've been accused by multiple people online, including other YouTubers, that you have been claiming that you are selling merchandise, signed books or signed whatever it is, I don't know. And that you are taking people's money. You're asking them to do it in the friends and family category on PayPal. So therefore they don't have any comeback, basically. And then you've not been sending stuff out. How do you address those claims? And
so okay, in the friends and family category, they don't pay any fees.
Yes,
but there's no refunds.
Yeah, they don't have consumer protection.
Okay, so PayPal can't shut they can't shut your account down.
Yeah, but you can get refunds and such if you do it through business. They'll charge fees to the vendor, but then there's comeback basically.
I just got to tell you, Mr. James, you're very informative.
Thank you.
I'm getting an education listening to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you always will do. So in this interview, and anyway, point is like he basically scammed dozens upon dozens, if not hundreds of people. Claiming he's selling stuff, and then when they chase him up, he'll give an excuse, and then if they chase him up again, he'll just block them, and then there's no comeback. And Just Incredible went, yeah, I did that. But You know, if
Admitted to doing that?
he admitted to doing that, but then he was like, yeah, but you know, they'd send me the $40. It's always $40. I mean, it just so happens that a lot of things that come in very small bags also cost $40. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I took $40, but then, you know, they cash at me or PayPal me, and then by the time the fees had been taken out, it was only $37, and by that time, I just had to feed my family. And it was like...
I thought he didn't have a family.
No, he's got a wife and kids.
He does?
Yes.
How they living?
Well, they're well fed, apparently.
Huh?
They're well fed with all the food money that they needed for all these things. And obviously that money never went to anything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, hey, PJ is not hurting for food at the moment. I'm surprised you can get through the door.
The kids may be, because he's eating all the food.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, he's admitting to that. And then he's calling the fans who have spent this money on him in good faith for, you know, services or products in return, a bunch of marks who are entitled. It's like he's stealing money from people.
Entitled to what? I mean,
entitled to the merchandise that they bought in good faith. He actually used the word entitled.
Well, I was kind of feeling sorry for him up to this point.
He's a twat. He's an absolute scumbag.
Yeah, but I'm not anymore, because I mean, you can knock a lot of things. Don't knock fans. Fans are the reason that he even had a job all those years, because of them. And I don't know. I don't know about this guy now.
Yeah, well, I mean, also with promoters, he is numerous people have come forth who are promoters, said, yeah, we sent him a deposit, he never showed up. Or some people have even sent him the full amount and he's never showed up. It's a complete lottery when booking him. Up to 2025, this has continued. This has continued for years. And even if he does show up, it's a lottery whether he's in a condition to perform. And I don't just mean wasted. I mean if he is able to stand up and breathe at this point. And it's just, and the fact that occasionally there's going to be someone out there who will still try and book him. Oh, we just want to help him, that kind of thing. It's like, he doesn't want the help. He wants your money, obviously. And it winds me up, man.
So if you saw him coming down the street, you met him, right?
I've interviewed him once, and I had an opportunity to talk to him in person once, but he collapsed because he'd not overdosed, but he'd passed out.
What do you mean he collapsed? He passed out on air?
No, he passed out during a signing at a convention, and he had to be taken to his room, and then he came back later in the day. And I was just like, you're just an awful person.
Oh, my God. Hey, let's get him on here.
No,
I want to hear you talk to him. Actually, I want to do the interview where you just interview him, and I just want to be a fan listening.
Do you know what gets me is that in the same Maven interview, it's like, well, these fans wouldn't say this to my face. And it's like, buddy, if you had stolen $40 off me, the least of your concerns would be me talking to you or saying things to your face. I guarantee you that would be the least of his problems. Because he's a thief. He's stolen money from hundreds of people, if not at least dozens of people over the years, and then tried to make them out to be the bad guy. I find that so completely unacceptable.
That is unacceptable. It really is.
Anyway.
But what is he? What profession did he get in?
Oh, pro wrestling.
There's all you need to know right there.
Yep. We're going to move on. Roger Jackson.
I hate to say this, but in my business, not my business, but in the wrestling business, there's a lot of no good bastards.
Yeah, there might be, but you're also only as good as your word, and that word will travel quickly. It. So you have to be reliable. You have to, and the fact that people will keep giving PJ money is, you at this point, you can't help stupidity. But
you can't fix. Yeah, you can't fix stupid.
you can't fix stupid. I mean, he'll do it a million times over. And I think Stevie actually gave this analogy, and it's the same with a lot of addicts, is that, if somebody begs for $40 for food and you offer to take them out for dinner, they'll say no, just want the money.
Right.
Anyway, it's that kind of mentality.
Tell Mr. Stevie that was a good analogy.
Absolutely.
And he has the Dutch stamp of approval.